Welcome everyone to another episode of Reese's Roundup. I am your host, the Lightning Kid himself, and today, the Toronto Raptors are NBA champions. Woo! First and foremost, I just want to give a big shout out to Marc Gasol. I think I speak for all of Memphis when I say that congratulations on winning an NBA championship. We're very proud of you, and we hope you enjoy it, man. Now, on to the Raptors winning the finals. How in the hell did the Toronto Raptors win the NBA finals? Now, I know what I said in my previous Reese's Roundup. All it's going to take is team effort and clamping up Stephen Curry. But it was more than that. Now, let's look into how the Raptors just managed to beat the Warriors and do what the Cavaliers couldn't for the past 5 seasons. Number one, let's start with the obvious. Injuries. Injuries played a big factor in this game, in this series. Why? Well, obviously Kevin Durant was out for pretty much the entire series. He missed every single game. I mean, he did come back in game 5, but he only played for 1 quarter. And I'll be honest, that did make a difference because he had 11 straight points in that game, and he didn't miss until he went down with the injury. And I think by then the Warriors had already, had a big enough comfortable lead for them to have, kept that lead and kept the momentum and kept the, whatever in order to win that game. Also, Klay Thompson was injured twice in this series. He went out, I think, in game 3, and then he just went out last game in game 6 where he had the torn ACL. And, I mean, he shot lights out. Obviously, when he came back in game 4, they still lost. But, I mean, having Klay's defensive presence and offensive presence was a huge setback. I mean, not having it was a huge setback for the Warriors. Only having Stephen Curry out on the court, obviously Draymond Green's a good defender, good team player, but he's not gonna, help the team to victory. So needing Klay, needing Kevin Durant, that was a huge boost for the Raptors in terms of winning that series. Another thing that played a huge role in the Raptors winning was their defense. There was really no one-on-one defense in that series. It was all help defense. And the biggest help defense contributors were Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka. I mean, those guys were all over the court. They would leave Iguodala open in order to go help double team Stephen Curry. They would leave Draymond Green and Boogie Cousins open in order for them to, on the perimeter, in order for them to go play help defense and double team whoever was open. So that really did play a key factor. The Raptors were playing really, really good defense in this series as well. And last but not least, they had team basketball. Now, I know going into this series, I thought it was going to have to be all Kawhi Leonard. I thought he was going to have to carry this team to victory and put them on his back and just absolutely go crazy. But he didn't have to. Kyle Lowry absolutely balled out. Well, most games. Even when he wasn't balling out offensively, he was still taking charges. He was still assisting and playing decent defense. Siakam, I mean, hell of a first game. I think he dropped 43 in the first game, and then he's been a great role player throughout the rest of the series. Marc Gasol, obviously, key contributor on offense and defense. Van Vliet, I mean, Fred Van Vliet, that guy was absolutely out there, hitting jump shots, hitting threes, playing absolutely spectacular defense. Well, not spectacular defense, but he was playing good defense on Stephen Curry for the most part. I mean, Danny Green came through with a big game 5. He was hitting 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. I think it was game 4 or game 5. He was just balling out on 3-pointers. Kyle Lowry, like I said, he had a good season. Kawhi Leonard obviously did what he had to do on offense and defense. And obviously Jeremy Lin was the key factor in winning. No, I'm just kidding. But this was a good series for the Raptors. This just showed that the Raptors really came to play and that they should not have been taken for granted. They were just absolutely lights out offensively and defensively, and they deserved it. clearly, you know, injuries played a key factor in their win. But I mean, nobody was complaining when Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love went out in 2015 and the Cavaliers won or lost that series. No, nobody was complaining then. Nobody was complaining when LeBron was by himself in the previous finals when they got swept. You know, nobody was complaining then. No. So why does it matter now, right? When they don't have their best players, right? But either way, we'll see how it goes for the offseason. I mean, now this is going to be a huge deal for Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant because they're out with injury. So are they going to stay with the Warriors or are they going to go elsewhere even though they're going to be out for most of the season? That's a debate for Sunday's Reese's Roundup. And I will see you guys then. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see for future videos. And I'll see you guys this Sunday. I'm out. Peace.